Okay, this is Dee from the Fishing Gardeners, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this tour on our no-build mobile hotel. So as you can see on the outside, we have the curtains just for a little bit of privacy. These curtains cost $3 at Walmart. There's some sheer curtains, so you can't see. We have this board here that we actually, as we walked around the area on trash day, we wound up picking up that board. We put that there. I'll tell you why we have it there, and we painted it black. So that was free. As you can see when you come in, we got these moving blankets, and these are from Harbor Freights. So these blankets actually they're supposed to have been like $13 and $9. It depends on which size you get, and they were 55% off this week. So we got those, and as you can see, we actually put them all the way around. And that's, our installation to start off with. Something's better than nothing is a no-build. Okay, so when you look at over here, this is where you see that board that we found in the trash. We just spray painted it black. Put this little piece of mirror that we got. And then right here is the sink. So just to give us a little privacy when you're coming in the van. And, we have this little sink. Got this little board right here from the flea market that somebody didn't want. So we got it for $2. Here's the little sink right here. Now we did get this sink off of Amazon. I wanted to have some water. As you can see, going down there, it holds about 7 gallons of water down there. And this will be the gray tank attached to the piece that my husband's getting ready to fit on there. So we got that. As we come around here, these are the carts. So when you go to these carts, as far as we went ahead and got $25 Amazon carts, and you can actually buy foam, or you can take blanket, go to the flea market, and you can get stacks of blankets and heavy curtains for like $2 and $3. Pile them on top of each other, and that can be your form there. So I'm trying to show you some affordable ways that you can do this where you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can buy the foam, which I'm quite sure, I'm assuming maybe at $25 each or whatever on Amazon. Or you can get a bunch of blankets, maybe even in your household. So you get a bunch of heavy blankets from the thrift store, wash them, and you can place them on there. And, heavy curtains, and make your own bed just right there. That was just some leftover fabric right there that I got at Walmart, because I was trying to put some little piece of border just to cover all of our stapled up tack stuff. This right here is something like, we found these pieces of wood in the trash, and then my hubby just smacked it together. And we're going to put our fishing poles up here because we love fishing. And, we'll have something right here. So that's just to hold the fishing poles, break them down to hold the fishing poles so we have somewhere our fishing poles. And like I said, you can see that this is material that we got from the trash. We didn't pay for none of that, right? Just put that together. So as we come around, we got some little lights that we got from Harbor Freight. Got 3 in the pack for $8. And this right here was at Aldi's for $5.99. And this is like a cargo net. And we just got, we get to the beach or wherever, because we live in Florida. We have some blankets and the flip-flops ready. And then you got some paper towels. As you're coming along right here, this is our toilet bowls, okay? So we actually have 3 buckets here. 2 of them are toilet bowls, okay? And each one of us have a cap like this because we are older people. Hopefully we don't have to go to the bathroom in emergency at the same time, but if you do, there's 1 top, and that's 2 tops. All right, let's move it back over. And in here, okay, we go ahead and we use the pellets. I just call them pool pellets, all right? And you put that down inside the bags. We got bags in there. And this is a urinal. Hold on. Okay, so this right here is a urinal that stretches out, obviously to do number 1. We got some sprays. We got some before you go sprays. We have some wipes for sanitary. And I also have sprays in here to sanitize the toilet bowl. They're deep inside here. And we have those to sanitize the toilet bowl. Oh, and we also got soap and water down there. And sanitizer to sanitize the toilet bowl. So this is for emergency use. So we just carry that, okay? Because you'd rather have it than not, okay? So as we come along, you can see we took the blankets and we went all the way around. And these are all moving blankets, right? And we put some lights up. Also, you'll see some fans. I'll get back here. We got those fans. Got a couple of fans in here. Some lights. As we come around, these right here, 2 storage pieces, we'll figure out what we're going to put there. We have another fan. So we changed it up a little bit. We had a foot locker in there before. We switched it up to these brackets right here. And once again, flea markets and yard sales, okay? So, you know, these are just regular old. That's all they are. You got to bungee them in. We will have to take this and bungee it up in the top. So my hubby will figure that out right there. And we have other stuff. Fire extinguisher. Okay. Got to have a fire extinguisher in there. And you got the carbon monoxide right there. And we have the smoke alarm. Okay. So as we go around here, we have our ice maker, so we don't have to buy ice. As far as watts, it only takes about 80 that you're using. As far as watts, this is an ice maker, just a little cheap ice maker, and we'll plug it right into our power pack right there to make our own ice if need be, right? We also have this refrigerator right here, just a small refrigerator, just to hold some cold cuts. So we also have water right here, a little water pack here, all right? We have my husband's bathroom. Everything in here he has is a bathroom. Also, since I did tell you I had 3 buckets, this right here is a little pad that we could sit it right here. And, you know, you could use that as a little seat. Also, look, this top right here is for our 3rd bucket, which we'll bring fishing with us. When we go fishing, we'll have that 3rd bucket. Okay? As you come down here, this is my outside stove. And I also have an inside stove underneath here. I don't want to pull all this stuff out, but you can use this for storage areas. So that's like an inside stove. I don't know if y'all can see that. My husband has the toolbox underneath there. We have some other stuff under mine. So we have storages all around. Okay, and obviously you can see our tackle box right here. And this is another. There's a little power pack in there, which is 300, and that's 1,000 watts right there, and this is 300 right here. Okay, so you got some water in here. We got our pots and pans and everything in here. Pots, pans, and all that. Of course, you always want to have some bungee cords. And then you want to see where our other water is tucked back here. It's I think it's a 6-gallon. Yep, 6-gallon. 6-gallon. So we have that back there. We got our little fishing ready thing. Then we have our blackout curtains right here. Let me move back. Y'all can see these blackout curtains is on the inside. But we have these blackout curtains right here. And we just put them up there basically with a shower curtain rod. Because it's so I didn't want to pay for any shower curtains, so I just used whatever that was. I mean, these are blackout curtains. I didn't want to pay for any more. I wanted to use what's in the house. So this was leaving a little gap. And it was shifting back and forth. So to stop that, I just sliced a piece of this and put that right over it, and that stops that from shifting right there. So as far as the window shades, we went ahead and brought the window shades. I didn't feel like really making nothing because it was a no build, and I just didn't feel like dealing with making stuff. We also got little screens. These are screens that go right here on the side so we can open the windows for ventilation, because we obviously don't have a lot of windows here. We got our little auto heater. Okay. So basically, you know, you can do these things. Go to the thrift shops, y'all. You know, you don't have to spend a lot of money. This is an exercise mat for $3 at the thrift shop. So just go ahead and take your time, and you don't need to get no big power pack or anything. We started off with a $300 one, but we actually had that a while back because we thought we was going to get a truck and actually do trailer camping, you know, pulling the trailer. Then we realized that really wasn't cost efficient and sustainable. So we pulled back on that and just decided to get this Ford Transit and go ahead and do with that. And that's how we just made this little camper. And we basically, instead of paying for hotels, you can actually just do everything in here. And, that's for us cheap budget-minded folks, So we have no type of building skills, van building skills or anything. We looked at YouTube and we decided different ways to make our van built for us. Also, I just wanted to show you, I learned this from YouTube. I forgot what channel it was. I think it was Cheap RV Living or whatever. But you see this shortening right here, right? And these candles. So what I've learned is you take these candles and you stick them in here, inside the shortening, and you light it, and that's how you can heat your van up for very, very cheap, right? Well, of course, when you're sleeping, you don't want to just leave stuff there, but I'm saying that's for very, very cheap. So you can do that like in the morning to knock off the chill when you wake up, and just before you go to bed, you can go ahead and knock off that chill before you get inside your covers, okay? And like I said, make sure that you have your smoke alarms and your carbon monoxide detectors, and do your research on how you want to do your van. So this is just an easy way that we did as far as not costing us a lot. There's our little cooler right there. So I have a refrigerator in the cooler. When I go fishing, I like to pull my cooler out and go. So it's a little cooler. And that's how, I make my own ice. And basically what I mean by making my own ice is the water that I'm going to pour in here to make the ice. I had the ice bags in here. I don't know if I lift that up, but I had the ice bags in here, right? So I take the whole ice bag and I put it down into the cooler. And then when it melts, I take it and I pour it back in here and we make ice over and over again with the same water. So you can save on water right there, okay, right? So keep it in the bag, and I'll have to get that closed back. Hang it on the faucet, but I'll get it later. So yeah, that's how I will make water. So we got water sources like I showed you. There. And that's the gray tank. And also, when you decide to have these around, I actually have two of these igloos, so we'll see if I'm going to put one in the back. I also put some blackout curtains in the back because we're really not going to utilize this area much, and also blackout curtains there, but I can use the upper part for some type of storage. So basically what you want to do is try to use your as much storage as you can find. So I'm quite sure we have a lot more storage that we can find on the upper parts. We got a little temperature thingy up there. So we did not yet, as far as insulate this yet, we did not insulate this yet. We are living in Central Florida. We will figure out what we're going to do with this. Don't want to take too much inches off. Not that I'm tall or anything, but I just like the openness of walking around. This is a medium height Ford Transit. So we'll eventually put something up there. I'm not worrying about that right now in Florida, because that's where we'll be sticking around until we start learning how to actually do this type of stuff. So we're going to be, going fishing. Obviously, we are the fishing gardeners, so we're going to be going to other nurseries and all over Florida in different places, and I will be bringing you those tours also, and just the outings that we're going to do. So hopefully this van build helped you in many ways. We are still learning, so if you have any comments that can help us, go ahead and drop them comments down below. If you like this video content, please hit that notification bell and subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and share this with anybody that you think is trying to start some type of van build. No build van build. Yeah, that's it. Okay, hopefully you're having a blessed day. Goodbye.